Mystic Tarot, and this is the reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of March 2024. Welcome in. Let's get right to it. No need to wait. If you have Aquarium anywhere in your sign, moon, sun, rising, any of those things, this is your reading, Aquarius. So come on in, have a little seat, and relax and enjoy the read that's in front of you. Again, this is for March 2024. As I finish shuffling, please remember, please hit those like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. If this does not resonate with you, then please let it for somebody else and listen to one of our other amazing tarot readers online, and then come on back next week or next month, and maybe that one will resonate with you. Let's get to it. Here we go. Wow, we got some interesting energy, Aquarius. I don't know what's going on, Aquarius. So the first thing up is Five of Wands. The second card up is the Eight of Cups. The third card up is that Five of Pentacles, and that card up is the Nine of Cups. We're going to get some clarifying cards underneath those cards, and that first card will be the Death card. The second card, which is under this one, under the Eight of Cups, is the Eight of Wands. You're going to be looking up when you get off of, leave this reading, you want to look up 88, the angel number 88, because that's ringing out. I'd also be looking up 55 if I were you too, because both of those double numbers are ringing through to me. We also have here a King of Swords underneath that Five of Pentacles, and last but not least, the Ten of Swords. Now, interestingly enough, we have a Nine of Cups with the Ten of Swords underneath, which is amazing energy. As we've said many times, nines are indicating that you're coming to an end of a cycle, and then the 10, of course, is saying the cycle is here or coming again. It's there. So the good part about that is the end of this reading, no matter what it says, there's going to be hope, because that Nine of Cups bringing the end of the Ten of Swords is really good news. Let's get to it, though. Let's get right to it from the very first card. The very first card, which is the energy of the reading, and your energy is the wonderful little Five of Swords. Now, before I go into the Five of Swords, I'm sorry, the Five of Wands, before I go into that, I want to do one more thing and point out the overall reading, overall energy of the reading, and that is that Fool. The Fool card is on the bottom. The bottom of the tarot deck, once you lay out the cards, generally indicates the overall energy of the reading. The Fool card, specifically with this reading and with this 10, it really registers with me, because it's telling me, we have those 8s early in, and then we have the 9. Remember, I mentioned the double 8s. The 2 double 8s were like, doing the inventory, getting things ready, looking, so forth and so on. And then, of course, the 9 is like, okay, where we at? And then the 10 is like, bingo, we are there. So as I see this with that Fool card, the Fool card is saying something new is right in front of you. The overall energy is you're bringing something to an end. You're bringing some closure to something. And in front of you lies this new beginning, this new start, which again is that Fool card. And I love that energy, because it is letting you know that no matter what you've read, no matter what you've seen, and no matter what you've been through for the last little bit of time, that's coming to an end. So let's get back to it. The first thing I got, like I told you, which was your energy, is that Five of Wands. That Five of Wands is that internal struggle. It's a struggle. Now, it can be an external struggle, but for you and in this energy, especially with this Eight of Cups in front of you, it tells me that this has been an internal struggle for some time. So that internal struggle, that fight, that whatever that has been driving you crazy, have been pushing you and actually kind of nudging you and redirecting you, that has coming to an end. Again, the 8 was the journey that you've been on, again, that you had been dealing with this struggle. But the reason why I say the end is near as well is because here's a Death card, and Death card is change. So you are finally coming to grip. You are in control of this, by the way. That's the point here. Not the Tower card. This is the Death card. So you are in control of bringing this to an end. And finally, I think you've processed it and you've worked through it. And it took a while. You were not, and I think it's involved with people. There have been people around you who have kind of fed into this struggle and not helped you as much as you had hoped. And finally, you got the message that, it's got to start with me. It has to start with me. It has to make sure that I am the driver of it, and I have to close it. So I love the fact that you did that. And at points, at times, you were conflicted. You were frustrated. You felt like there was no right move, no nothing. And this is that 8 on the 8, which I told you about. So this is the double 8s we spoke about. But again, it's been a journey, and it's been a difficult journey from time to time, where you felt like you could not move forward. You felt like your feet were stuck in sand, like, again, something, no matter what you did, it could not be the right thing. And it frustrated you. But again, know that you have to put the things in place to start moving forward beyond it, and you are. This is the week to do this, because of finally again, you've come to a way to deal with and process and move forward from this internal struggle, the struggle where and you are worthy. This is the thing I get from this. The energy I get from this is like you felt like you weren't worthy. You felt like you bought into other people's energies around you, and they let you. They created an environment where you felt you weren't worthy and that you weren't enough and that there's always something wrong. I'm telling you, stop it. Let this go today. Let this go today, and you take control and start making the change to make it happen. And then after that, I have the 5 of Pentacles, which I told you was the third card. The third card is like, don't go back. Stop looking backwards. Stop living there. Stop dealing with the past. Stop dealing with these issues. It is time to let it go. Let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to move on and put this to rest. It is enough already. Enough. You've beaten yourself up enough. You have questioned everything you did. If anything, you put yourself in a situation where you were paralysis by analysis. In other words, you're paralyzed by making the fear of making a decision, thinking, I can't make a right decision, which again is what I told you earlier, and you let it get to you. So now it's time for you to take control of your thoughts. It's time for you to take control of your situation. It's time for you to take control. And that again feeds into this change card. So it's time for you to take control and bring in the change and bring about a change and say, you know what, I am worthy. I am somebody, I am special, I have value, and then send that out to the world. Put that energy out there, and to bring it all home, again, we have that 8 of Cups, or this is 9 of Cups, I'm sorry, 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups, again, with that 8 of Cups is there's that long journey, but the 9 of Cups is saying the inventory is being done. Again, you're hearing my voice, you're hearing the direction you need to hear and the message that needs to be clear to you, and it's received. You are receiving it, and you're going to act on it. Again, you have to act on it, because again, you're the one that brings about change. No one else will bring about change. If you're waiting for somebody to fix something, don't. If you're waiting for somebody to spur you on, don't. If you're waiting for somebody to lift you up, don't. Again, you have to do this, and you are the person to do this, and in so doing, you're bringing an end to a very frustrating and trying period where you have been going through it. And again, we have an 8 of Swords here. We have the 10 of Swords here. So again, you've been going through it. You were frozen. You moved on, because the King of Swords says, change your attitude, change your thinking, get it done. And guess what? You're doing it. You're bringing close. The 10 is that closure based on that change I told you about. So as you close things out, you're bringing a change to a new environment. And again, surrendering that conflict. I'm loving these cards. This is amazing. I want to bring forward for you a message from the healing deck as well, because there's some healing involved here too. I love this. Look at this. Let it go. Let it go for the freedom. Give yourself the freedom to believe, the freedom to think, the freedom to not be held captive to what other people are saying, the freedom to be yourself and to listen and learn and grow in a way in which now you have a voice. Because before, you put that voice down. Look at that, the new beginnings. We talked about that. I mean, I told you, there's the ending right there. There's the new beginning. And more importantly, again, that change is bringing that new beginning. So again, with that new beginning comes that freedom. You're putting that freedom in there. So am I surprised there's that? No, I'm not surprised at all. I am not surprised at all. The new beginning pops out there. And look at this. You've been protected all this time. Even when you felt you were not worthy. Even when you felt you were not enough, even when you felt that somebody else was always better or I said more, the angels were with you. Archangel Michael was with you, and he protected you. So look at this. I love this. I love the meditation. From this point forward, I need you to start taking care of doing some self-care. I need you to start doing some meditation, some self-reflection. I need you to continue doing affirmations. If you're not doing affirmations, please start doing affirmations. Affirmations are positive messages repeated continuously over every day, certain time, every day. Repeat them. They're positive as in where you want to be. And so when you speak an affirmation, you speak it into being today. It's like, I'm not going to be rich. I'm not wanting to go. I am rich. I am loved. I am educated. I have a great job. All those things. My job fulfills me. Whatever those statements are, putting yourself in the present you want to be in, not the present you are in, and you will bring that in. And ultimately, it brings balance in your life, and I love it. I love it. I think that this is an amazing read. I think that if I go any further, it would just take away from what it is that needs to be said. The message is clear. Again, surrender the internal struggle. It is time. You fought it a while. You have to make the change. You have to bring it forward. In so doing, you will think differently. You will create a new change by bringing an end to this situation. And again, you're ready for it. You've done the analysis, you've done the work you needed to do to figure out where you are, what you need to do, and how you move forward. But most importantly, you got to stop thinking like other people made you think. You got to stop feeling how they made you feel. You've got to do it for yourself and think positively and don't go back. Do not go back. No more going back. It's time to move forward. Aquarius, a great read, a great energy. I wish you so much love and respect this month. March is going to be an amazing month for you. So you have, oh man, I can't believe the energy that you're giving me. It's phenomenal. So move forward. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow. Hit that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. That like button is super important, and that share button really goes a long way as well. If you want a private reading, reach out to me, Don at SonoranMysticTarot.com. Or advice at SonoranMysticTarot.com. If you want a cheat number, then instead of the Sonoran Mystic Tarot, just SMT. So advice at SMT.com. With that said, I'll let you go. Have a great one. Again, I'll talk to you a little later. And blessings for a wonderful read from Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you. Bye-bye.